Hey, what up, guys? It's Nader here with Friends 3, and we're going to be starting a new video series. The series is going to highlight a clan um, that does work, but I mean, not all of us have max heroes, and we don't use any fancy apps or anything like that. We just, for the most part, we just go in and smash. We've been doing it for a while, and we've watched a lot of YouTube videos ourselves and done a lot of friendly challenges, and um, yeah, we can make it work. So we get in there and do our thing. Last war, let's pull this thing up really quick. There it is. We faced a clan called Junior Canada, and they fought hard. Looks like they were able to triple all but three or four bases. So they did a good job, even our top. But man, we hit it. We got the Holy Grail, El Perfecto, the old perfect war that everyone's striving for. And it was a great job by us. We had a lot of key attacks, especially towards the end, where I think we had two or three bases open and guys came through and swept it out pretty well. So good job, Friends 3. Let's get into some of these replays and see what we got. We'll go number one on number one. Our boy Fleg coming through with the mass miners. And I'm sure you guys have seen this base a lot. I actually get super excited when these bases get smashed because I hate these internet bases, but you can see he brings in a giant from the top to lure those troops out. Now, Clash 101 says you don't want your troops to walk, right? Clash 101 says you want to try to get into the core with all your troops, but on this specific base, and a lot of these bases like it, you actually want to walk on purpose. So we call it ring around the rosy. So he brings in his heroes just to basically kill the CC. He's going to pop that wall, and his goal here is to do two things. Create a path right in there uh, to cut a hole into the base and try to kill the eagle. And he's going to send his miners on the bottom left so they can only go one way. Now again, his goal was to kill the eagle, but his AQ gets taken out before that, and the miners don't even get to take it out. So the eagle's just going to be pounding down on him the entire time, which is okay, because with miners, as you know, they go underground, and now that they're slower, because of the supposed minor nerf, they actually come back up with full health. So not even the eagle can take them out. Really, the only threat that the miners have are the wizard towers, and then obviously the multi infernos. But with 5 heals in the bag, there's not really much that can stop them. So you see them working their way around the base, and again, normally a raid like this where all your troops just go around the base is a bad thing. But with only 2 Teslas in the core, there's nothing in there that can take them out. So you actually want your troops to go around the base like this. And with 5 heals, again, he just keeps his miners up. He dropped his 4th one there. He's still got one more in the bag. We'll zoom in here. He's going to take out that BK. Miners are going to approach the multi-inferno and take that out. And he's going to drop his last heal here pretty quick because of that wizard tower. When you're running miners, the key is to keep the heals around the wizard towers, because that's what's going to take them out the most. So as you're moving around a base, you can anticipate when to drop your heals based on where the wizard towers are. Obviously things change, but you can kind of get a rough plan going with that. Here come the miners. There's not much left on this base. That eagle, man, lasted till the end, but couldn't do it. So here come a group into the core. We'll speed it up. 2 Teslas, no way you're going to stop all those miners. Last Tesla down, boom, done. Good job, Fleg. Nice triple, man. Alright, so this top guy was an 11. Their number 2 was a true Town Hall 10, which Fleg also took out as a dip. So we're not going to watch that one. 3 is a 9.5. and SL, our guy, is a 9.5. So let's watch that because it's straight across the board. Now SL does this interesting attack. I'm definitely not saying that he created it, but this queen walk Vaho that he does is pretty nice, man. He's super high percentage with his 3 stars on this attack. He knows how to run it. He's been doing it, and he sets it up perfectly. Almost every time is a triple. So what he does here, he starts his queen walk at the bottom left to create the left side of the funnel. And then what he's going to do, he's going to drop his BK in on the bottom right with a couple wizards to create the right side of the funnel. And then with no wall breakers, no jump spells, he's going to drop his Valks in and just absolutely destroy the core of this base. So let's watch him do it. BK is going to come in here anytime now. Queen starts taking fire, so he drops that rage down. The Hound pops out. Well, a lot of times a Hound can ruin a raid like that because it just destroys your timing. But with a raid like this, since, I mean, other than your wizards and your AQ, nothing will even target it. He can kind of, man, I guess if he'd have known that there was a Hound in there, this is a fresh hit. If he'd have known there's a Hound in there, he could have just left it in and basically run his entire attack with the Hound following his Valks and BK and not even worried about it. But this was a fresh hit. So he takes care of the Hound, sends his Valks in. You rage him, you heal him, you rage him. That's usually the spell combo. Rage him into the core, heal him in the core, rage him out of the core. And then once Valks destroy the core, here come your backside hogs. Every good attack now is going to have some kind of backside troop, whether it be hogs or loons. You can't just, I mean, I guess you can, but just running a mass attack, it's basically like running Goho or Go Wipe. I mean, you're going to stall out in the middle. You know, you run the Go Wipe. It's a 2-star attack, but the percentage of 3 stars is going to be low because you got nothing for the backside troops. So he brings his hogs in, takes out the base. No chance. Good job, SL. Let's make our way down. Our number 4 hit their number 4. Their number 4 is a true Town Hall 9, a max Town Hall 9. Our number 4, Anthro, just recently went Town Hall 10. He's going to stay 9.5 for a while, so he's not dropping his Expos or his Infernos. And let's see what he can do. He brings the same attack from a different angle, so let's take a look at it. He starts his Queen Walk at 9. He's going to drop his Baby Drag that he brought for funneling up at that elixir storage at 12. You can see he doesn't have a BK. Now you might think, oh man, these guys war without their heroes. What the heck? Well, we don't. Ant just he didn't notice he didn't have his BK up, which is, it could have been a bad thing. And I mean, to think that he could have done any better on this base with his BK is crazy, because watch how fast he destroys this base. So you see he's got his funnel created. He brings in his Valks, and he actually brings in bowlers in his CC, which is, you'll see why in a minute. Hound comes out of the enemy CC, and he actually lets his queen die. I bet you don't see that very often, but he lets his queen die on purpose so that she doesn't lock onto the Hound and take the Hound out and spawn all those pups that are going to take out his ground troops. So he lets his queen die, the Hound stays up, and now there's nothing in the core of that base that can even attack it. So it's just going to continue to follow his troops around and not do any damage. And once the bowlers are inside, absolutely destroying this base, he's going to send his backside hogs, which you see coming in at 3. He drops his heal, as you see right in front of that mortar. I guess there could have been a big bomb there. So you always want to anticipate your heals. Don't wait. I mean, if you see a spot for a big bomb and it's a fresh hit like this was, drop a heal. I mean, it's better to have a heal down and with no big bomb than to wait and have all your hogs get toasted. So, and look at that. Oh, the swag. Uh-oh. Swag heal. Nice job, dude. Sick raid. All right, let's move our way down. No, no. Oh, Sir Will. Sir Will's always fun to watch because he's one of our lower Town Hall 9s, but he's got his heroes up pretty well. And he's our HGHB guy. So if you like HGHB, Sir Will does it basically perfect. He's really good at it. He's been doing it. You can see him drop his wizards first to start creating that funnel, and then the giants go down with some healers, and then his heroes, and then it's, I mean, literally, it's you just follow this pack around with your rages, and watch them go nasty. Right here, double poison for the CC. The loons are going to get taken out relatively quick by the poison. The queen takes out the dragon, and then again, you're just following this kill squad with your rages. He's going to drop his rage in the core here in a second. Boom, there it goes. And then, especially with a base like this where there is a core like that, the bowlers are just going to go from one point of that core to another, double bouncing, killing 90% of the base alone. He maybe, well, probably not without any hogs, but he definitely could have just used a couple hogs and still smashed the space. Look at that. A wizard, a hog in the bag, a heal in the bag, hasn't even used his AQ ability. And this is a max Town Hall 9, guys. This isn't a slouch base. He swags the heal. Got troops everywhere. Got, 10, maybe 10 or so hogs up. Maybe even more. You see the air mines taking out his healers, but it's too late. This base is done. Really nice job, Sir Will. Always fun to see you raid, man. Speed it up. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, this is Red. Red is not our resident air guy. Rocket Man is, but Red's been practicing. I guess he's getting bored of his ground attack, so he's been bringing some air and doing really, really well. Watch him just crush this base. This base has no chance. So he brings in his heroes first. No healers, no queen walk, nothing like that. He's literally just creating the funnel for his Valks. Drops his Valks after the trash is cleared. I think he wanted all his Valks to go core here, and they didn't, which is okay because he ends up taking out the queen. He takes out half the CC, obviously the ground portion of the CC. Double poison the loons, so they're going to die quickly. And then the goal with this attack is with any attack, any air attack anyway, is to take out the enemy AQ, the enemy CC, and at least one AD, if not two, if you can get it. And then once that's down, you start bringing your air raid, the balloon parade. So hounds go in, loons behind. Then his rage, the loons are just going to decimate this base. It has no chance. And then once the loons take out that third AD and transition to the fourth AD, the final hound goes down, which is a max. We call it the sloppy hound. His last hound pops, so you got the pups coming out. But I mean, look how many loons he has left. He might have only lost a couple loons. It's crazy. And you can see he's got pups everywhere taking out the trash. And that max sloppy still jumping around. Just crazy. Awesome job, Red. Really nice attack, man. Once the hut goes down, it's over. There it is. All right, let's move down. All right, so those are all the 9s. This is actually an 8. Let's look at an 8. We're going to look at 2 Town Hall 8 raids. This is Rammer Jammer RJ. He's an Alabama fan, if you can't tell. He's bringing the Go Vaho. It's nice to see, man. I mean, at Town Hall 8, 90% of the attacks we see are mass drags or some like weak mass Valk attack that doesn't usually work. So it's nice to see people mixing it up, bringing the Go Vaho at Town Hall 8. You can see he starts top left here with his golems to create the funnel. draws a CC and double poisons it, so there's no chance there. After golems have entered the base, he drops down his Valks and his Rage. They go nuts. He's going to drop a heal here, which is super important. Valks are strong, guys. Valks have a lot of hit points, but you still got to keep them healed up. I mean, they're not like a golem or even like a horde of like 20 giants where you can just let them roll without any heals. You gotta keep them healed. So, and with an attack like this, you only need one heal for your hogs anyway. So you bring a Rage for the initial kill SWAT entry. You bring a heal for your Valks in the core. You can see he brings his targeted hogs here. And the base is already so dead, you only need the one heal. Boom, there it goes. His hogs are going to work up the side of this base. Take out this archer tower. There's only 2 more defenses on that side. Oh man, I think he actually got pretty lucky there with that single hog taking out that big bomb, so that group of hogs on the right were able to take out that other defense and not be affected by it. Spring trap, but the cannon's already so low health it doesn't matter, and the rest is just cleanup. That's a really nice Town Hall 8 attack. It doesn't get much better than that. I mean, I don't think anything else could have gone any better. It's just a nice, solid Town Hall 8 triple. And nice job, RJ. Keep it up, dude. All right, let's do one more, and we'll be done. One more Town Hall 8. That's Cody. Oh, that's right. Cody had the 6-pack. Man, 6-packs are awesome. When guys step up and drop 2 triples, it really helps the clan. So amazing job, Cody. Let's get your attack in here. He's bringing the same thing. Go Vaho from the top right. You see your golems go down first. Wizards for the funnel, which is, I mean, Clash 101. If you don't know how to funnel, you're not going to be successful. It's very simple. You just got to work on it. There's another key right there. See how his golems broke into the base first, and then he sent his BK and his Valks? That's important because if you're not going to draw the CC, you got to let your golems go in first. Because if you drop your Valks before your golems get a chance to get inside the base, the enemy CC is going to lock onto your Valks and take them out. You got to let your golems work in first and then deploy your Valks. So don't be in a hurry to get those Valks down, or even the BK. The same thing. You got to let your golems get in first to attract the enemy CC and then send your Valks. You can see he just destroys this base. One golem still up. He could have probably swagged that heal, but he didn't. Nothing left, man. Just a ton of hogs. He's got his BK and wizards and archers, and he's even got a couple Valks in there. Still got a golem up. Hasn't even popped yet. I mean, again, at Town Hall 8, it's a pretty balanced Town Hall. It's not like Town Hall 9 where, I mean, even like a lower 9 can smash a max 9. Town Hall 8s a lot of times have a hard time depending on the base layout, but Cody just did a really nice job here, took this out. Again, it's good to see some variation, not just mass drags every time. Plus, once he gets to Town Hall 9, he'll be a master at Govoho, which is a great transition. And that's it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this video series is going to be us, Friends 3, doing what we do. I'm super proud of these guys. We've been together for about almost 4 years now, and I'm proud to be their leader. I'm proud to be part of this clan because it's a great group of guys. We support each other, and yeah, we just smash. I mean, we don't win every war, but when we do, it's usually pretty nice. So thanks again for watching. Hope to see you guys back soon. Peace.